There are a lot of paths towards success. I think historically, many people thought a four-year college and a white-collar job were the only opportunities available. Success looks like different things to different people.
A lot of college graduates aren't finding jobs right now. Most of them are working jobs that they don't have the qualifications for, basically working in jobs that they're overqualified for. Trades are a very important part of the American lifestyle, and a lot of people aren't pursuing the trades.
They're pushing for four-year degrees, and you know, you need electricians, you need mechanics, you need people that have hands-on, because all of those jobs can't be outsourced to China. We need it here, now.
We take metal and make things out of it. So we take a block of material and we turn it into something useful. So in our shop, we learn how to make our own tools, make tools for ourselves to use in the shop. All the things we do here are helping us learn what you might use in industry. So industry in our area can be stuff for making parts for our tractors to stuff for making plastic parts and things like that. So whatever the environment you get into, you can do those things when you get there.
Everything we do here, we start basically from nothing, bare metal, and we take that and turn it into something useful, highly accurate, and it's kind of a rewarding process to take something that starts from nothing and turn it into something.
We're looking for students that can think logically. They need to come up with a detailed set of instructions that will accomplish a task. That's what a computer program in its basic terms does. We do a lot of basics on computers. So we learn about the fundamentals, what are the insides of the computer look like. We do a lot of programming. Our major focus is on programming. We do a lot of applications, Microsoft Word, Excel, Access.
I look for students that have an ambition to want to learn, that want to better themselves. We repair vehicles that are damaged in accidents, rust repair, some custom painting, we get into that a little bit. STC is a great place to get the building blocks of potentially having a career that they can use for the rest of their lives, build a good career off that and make a good living that way.
We do all aspects of hair, makeup, and nails, trichology, electricity, anatomy, all your manicures, pedicures, facials, hair coloring. We are looking for creative and dedicated students to make other people feel and look their best. They are ready as they graduate to be ready to go work in a salon and have a job right off.
Well, we're looking for tomorrow's criminal justice professionals. People that want to get into law enforcement and work in the fields of police work, probation, parole, or corrections. We work on forensics, crime scene work. We do arrests and use of force certifications. We do vehicle stops. So anything that you could imagine that a police officer would do, we study it.
We start off with the basics. We do a lot of history, then we get into residential, we get into commercial, and then we get into heavy industrial, electricity. The main quality we look for, and that most employers look for, is showing up. They have to have good attendance, the grades. That doesn't really have to be a big factor because a lot of people usually tend to like to work with their hands and build things, and they usually end up excelling at the Votech.
On a daily basis, we practice safety procedures. We learn entry-level welding skills all the way from basic stick welding, MIG welding, TIG welding, flux core welding, ferrous and non-ferrous materials, welding design, blueprint reading, oxy-fuel cutting, and a variety of other fabrication techniques.
In the plumbing and heating shop, we try to get away from the stereotype that all plumbers work on is just toilets and drain lines. In level 1, they learn basic safety, hand tools, fitting and pipe identification, how to thread steel pipe, how to solder copper pipe. Level 2, they learn how to run water and drain lines. They learn how to install fixtures, and they will build their own fully functioning working bathroom with hot and cold lines and working drainage lines. Level 3 years, we really try to work on hydronic heating, boilers, oil burners, radiators, and how they function, and what happens when they do not function properly. Level 4, we really try to push them into the School of Work program. They gain more knowledge and more experience in their field, and it really helps them decide what area of plumbing and heating they want to go to after they graduate high school officially.
Hi, my name is Mr. Haran. Welcome to the marketing program here at STC. And marketing will start off with some of the very fundamental principles of marketing. We'll look at things like forms of business ownership, the 5 functions of business, the 7 utilities in marketing, as well as the classic 4 Ps. We'll focus on product a little more in depth, place a little more in depth, price, and our students' favorite, promotion. We'll look at personal selling, advertising, and a classic social media marketing. They'll get to have an opportunity to complete a social media simulation where they're actually a marketer for a business where they have a budget they can work with every week and get real life data that they can analyze and build upon and grow their skills in this program. They'll also get an opportunity to focus on a retail virtual business where they can utilize all the marketing skills, the business skills that they've gained throughout the 3 years here and expand upon those in a virtual reality simulation. The greatest thing about marketing is these skills are transferable, regardless of the career path they may choose.
This is a new program that is going to be beneficial to students in the area. We have many large warehouses in Schuylkill County that employ over 5,000 people, and it continues to grow annually. This industry is growing because we are in close proximity to interstates and large metropolitan areas. The students are going to learn a wide array of tasks, which may include receiving, picking, putaways, shipping, pack orders for customers. They're going to learn how to use forklifts, which include reach trucks, pacers, order pickers, pallet jacks. As an essential worker in supply chain, the industry offers a competitive salary and a wide range of opportunities.
We learn everything from basic hand tools, machinery, building materials, fasteners, all the way through building an entire house, start to finish.
This is basically residential construction here. So I try and hit all aspects of residential construction, but it's basically residential construction from learning to use saws to putting roofs on. So when a student leaves me, he should have a lot of knowledge in the entire trade.
Probably the main quality that I look for in a student is critical problem solving, critical thinking, someone who can maybe think outside the box a little bit.
Right now, there's such a shortage of skilled laborers. I have people constantly calling me. They're looking for seniors to go out on co-op simply because they can't fill positions in the workforce.
We do everything from top to bottom. We have the front of house service, which is serving tables, bussing tables, taking orders, paying bills, phone calls throughout the day. We have a kitchen that's in charge of all of the restaurant items because we run a full service restaurant that's open to the public. They take the students into the kitchen area. They do all of our culinary operations. Bake shop does all of the bake shop productions, and there's also a sanitation group.
We want to try and give them a well-rounded understanding of what goes on both front of the house and back of the house. We tell our kids up front in our tours that this is a very demanding business. You got to learn to work in hot kitchens and under a lot of stress when there's a lot of people coming in to eat. We're looking for people that can handle a challenge.
teach anatomy and physiology, which is the structures and functions of the body and how they work in different diseases. We teach them medical terminology, which is the universal language of medicine, and we teach them health career skills that they can use in a hospital, a nursing home, or medical office.
We do a lot of hands-on skills in the shop that will prepare somebody going to work in the healthcare field. They also have the opportunity to go out on a clinical rotation when they're with me, so they apply what they learn here in the skills lab out in a clinical environment. We go to a nursing home, they actually get assigned to take care of patients under my supervision.
We're constantly basically performing. I tell the kids they're trying to be an actress as a teacher, and they obviously have to like kids. We do lesson planning, we do assessments for 3 to 5 year olds. We learn about Jean Piaget and historical theorists. We also touch on infant development, toddler development, preschool development, all up through school age development. And they also are learning to become teachers.
That it definitely helped my communication skills and opened me up to the workforce.
We do everything from electrical, and when I talk about electrical, basic electrical, to commercial industrial electricity, to motor control. We move into the robotics and what we call PLCs, or miniaturized computers run machinery. The industry is always looking for people who can think for themselves. They have good skills that are mechanical as well as electrical. The students have to know all of it to bring it together. So they teach individual parts, bring it all together to learn how to put machines together. And then we interface it or connect it up to computers, and we're building robotic systems.
I make electronic circuits, work with PLCs, and fix other appliances around the school.
We do 2- and 4-stroke engines. We still do rebuilding, so the students do a lot of math with machining and custom engine builds. They will learn all parts of the equipment, so transmission, suspension, steering, braking systems. They learn a lot of electrical, since a lot of the newer systems are going to be computer controlled EFI systems. They will also learn some basic welding along with the repairers.
With first level students coming in, we do a lot of safety training and tool identification, tool use, equipment use. We move on to steering and suspension components, brake systems, completely disassembling engines, rebuilding engines, front end alignments, just about anything that they'll experience out there in the workforce. We keep it to the basics so that they have a solid understanding of the fundamentals when they leave here.
We get live work, so cars will come in here that people are bringing, so I'll do pretty much whatever comes in.
A student coming in here starts at the very beginning. We start learning the basic tools, all the hand tools that we use. We learn about the power equipment. We learn the basic functions as well. So we start with basic brick projects, and we start from the very beginning and learning the theory and knowledge. And then we move into block, and then we start on that the second 45 days. And then by the end of their level 1 year, they are able to complete basic brick and block projects and be able to use and explain all of the hand tools.
I like learning about laying brick and block, and just have a passion for it, and I really like doing it, and I just like learning how to build new things and build new structures.
In the diesel shop, we start off and we do safety.
naturally safety is number one, so we usually spend a couple of months on safety. We move into engines, we do air brakes, we do suspension and steering. We're a NATEF certified school, so we follow ASE certification, so we go through the task list through the Department of Education. That's what we follow. STC, we're a task-driven school, and it's good for students that want to get more out of their careers.
It's a unique opportunity for seniors who are interested in going into the healthcare profession. They get to take Penn State classes down on campus. We shadow at various sites throughout the community to see firsthand what that job does in the workplace is a totally different creature. And these students get that opportunity.
I feel like if anyone has any sort of interest in pursuing something in the medical field, they should do it because it's good to get a head start and it's a really good program, I think.
Well, the teachers are great here, and I just like it here.
STC is a school with its own culture. When you come here, we have a National Technical Honor Society, clubs, dances, a 5K run, charitable community events. There's a lot of opportunity to get involved in the community.
I like coming here because you meet a lot of new people.
The employment opportunities in the trades right now is extremely high.
Our School to Work programs are an opportunity for students to use their STC skills and knowledge out in the workforce. Students can earn money, build relationships, and further their education during their senior years. We have job shadows, internships, clinical rotations, cooperative education, and we have diversified occupations, which is open to any senior in one of our 12 sending districts.
STC is a place where you enter the adult world and they teach you basically anything you need to know after you get out of school.
A lot of students find lasting friendships here.
They do have the option to go on to a traditional four-year college upon graduation. We have several programs in terms of articulation agreements with colleges or dual enrollment partnerships with colleges. They could earn anywhere from 3 credits to 21 credits.
The students who go to the program and complete the program are going to have a head start.
In every shop, there's an artist, there's a musician, there's a historian, there's a chef. So it's finding those kids that want to do this, want to be passionate about it.
It's not really something that you can just put into words, it's just something I'm passionate about and I really enjoy doing every day.